Well, the Oscars are coming up this Sunday, the 86th Annual Academy Awards, and Brandy, McDonnell, and I are going to be counting down all of the contestants this year, talking about what our picks are going to be for this Sunday's Oscars. And right now we're going over the Best Actor in a Supporting Role. And the nominees are Barkhad Abdi for Captain Phillips, Bradley Cooper for American Hustle, Michael Fassbender for 12 Years a Slave, Jonah Hill for The Wolf of Wall Street, and Jared Leto for The Dallas Buyers Club. Believe me, I think that this is a cut and dried situation.
It's pretty much a lock. I don't think that there's any way that Jared Leto doesn't win this Oscar. I mean, it'd be so highly unlikely if anybody else managed to pull off an upset. And I don't have a problem with him winning. I absolutely think that it's a deserving award. What a great performance. Particularly, he hadn't done a film role in 6 years. He'd been concentrating on music. Right. He sort of comes out of nowhere and is completely unrecognizable in every way, shape, and form in this role of a transgender prostitute dying of AIDS. Right. I just think that it's a great performance. It's the kind of performance that Oscar loves to award to, something that's transformational, something that's very somebody who's unrecognizable, basically. I mean, Oscar voters love that sort of transformational performance. It's such an interesting category because whenever you think about it, I mean, Fassbender finally got an Oscar nomination. Right. That took long enough. Sure. Jonah Hill, who could you have thought of any actor in Hollywood be less likely at this point in his career to have 2 Oscar nominations? I mean,
but he's rocking it.
But he's great.
Yeah, he was fantastic in Wolf of Wall Street. He deserves the nomination, but this year, it just seems like Leto. I mean, if you look at the performance that he gives in Dallas Buyers Club, he's playing Rayon, who is a transvestite hustler, and you see multiple layers of performance there. I mean, you see Rayon, in drag. You see Rayon, out of drag in one of the climactic scenes. And every single moment, you see different elements of that performance coming in and out of it. It is just extraordinary. I did not, when I think of his beginnings as Jordan Catalano, in the 1990s, I didn't see him going here. And you mentioned that he'd been out of commission for about 6 years performing with 30 Seconds to Mars. We needed this guy back. Oh yeah. And I think that this is an indication that he's welcome back, and I think we're going to see a lot more of him on the screen in the near future. And it's interesting. It's one of those situations where you sort of almost wish there could be a tie or something like that. It's sort of a shame to give it to one guy, because think of Barkhad Abdi. I mean, this is his first movie. Oh yeah. This is his debut role, and he pretty much upstages Tom Hanks, one of the best actors that we have working today in many of those scenes in Captain Phillips. He's just electrifying when he's on the screen. Right. I mean, you think of Bradley Cooper, who we've known he's good, he's been around, but he absolutely gives the best performance of his career. There are moments in that movie where he's absolutely terrifying, and other moments where he's absolutely hilarious. Oh yeah. And it's a terrific performance. So it's one of those things that Jared Leto comes in and sort of swoops in and swoops up the Oscar, and nobody else really has a shot. But there's some really great performances in this category. Sure, yeah. Bradley Cooper's performance, especially when he's imitating Louis C.K., that is going to be a time-honored classic. Yes. That goes on the reels. Anyway, so we're pretty much in agreement. It's going to be a Jared Leto kind of year. Yes, that's definitely going to be that kind of year. Okay. Hold us to it. All right, and we're going to be doing this all week, talking about the different categories, and we're going to be blogging this, tweeting it, chatting it. We're going to be doing everything Oscar this week. We're going to be camped out on the couch on Sunday. Watch the Oscars at 6 o'clock on Sunday on ABC, and then for all of your Oscar needs, come to NewsOK.com.